Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into Crypto ZX. I really appreciate you stopping by my channel today. If you're new to the channel, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But now let's get right in today's content. As always, I just want to say that anything on this channel is not financial advice, as I'm not a financial advisor. Cryptocurrencies are super volatile, so you always want to be doing your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. Looking across the board, we are starting to see a little bit of green across the board, but again, as far as the overall market is concerned, we're still on the very bearish end of the spectrum. But today, guys, I'm going to focus on Vechain and see what's exactly going on and where we could be going in the immediate short term and the long term. Today, I have something very interesting planned out for my viewers, and that is going to, let's have a little bit of fun. Again, only my own personal opinion, not financial advice, and I will share some thoughts with you guys as to what I believe is going to be the next all-time high for Vechain in the next bull cycle, and is 100,000 Vechain tokens enough for you to really make some decent gains. Looking at the price of Vechain right now, it is currently trading at 0.019 cents, down 0.7% in the last 24 hours in USD comparative, also down 0.4% in Bitcoin comparative over the last 24 hours. Market cap currently sitting at $1.37 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at 37.7 million. Right away, I just want to point out that the overall buying pressure for Vechain right now is not high, and it should not be a surprise to us right now because the overall market momentum is not on the bullish end of the spectrum, and the overall rank for Vechain right now is at that top 34 spot. So if we're not going to really look into the charts today, I just want you guys to keep this chart in mind right here. This right here is the historic price pattern for the price of Vechain. You guys can see the all-time high was at 28 cents, and right now we're currently trading at almost 0.19 cents, almost 2 cents mark. So we have seen quite a big of a retracement happen for the price of Vechain. But now what I'm going to go into is that is 100,000 Vechain token enough to make some massive gains with Vechain in the next year or year and a half. So let's get right into that. So I have this right here made for you guys. I get this question quite a bit. If I'm quite honest with you guys, a lot of people are wondering how much Vechain do you really need to make a decent amount of gains. And I chose 100,000 because I believe 100,000 is the most question that's asked. So we're gonna go into that again. This is just for educational purposes, not financial advice. We're just speculating to see what can happen in the future. Looking at the price of Vechain in December of 2018. So back in 2018, if you guys are not aware, Vechain was launched in 2018, and the price in December 2018 was at that 0.0045 cents per Vechain. And if you picked up 100,000 coins back then, now this is something I do want everyone to pay attention to. If you picked up some Vechain back then, it was costing $450 for 100,000 Vechain. And again, you can make it more, less, whatever you want to call it. We're just going by the 100,000 amount. And that time, the valuation for Vechain was only $200 million. And we came a long way. And you're gonna hear a lot of people speak, oh, Vechain is dead, Vechain is this, Vechain is that, which we are always getting, and that's no surprise. We always get that on a daily basis. And that's not just for Vechain as a project, it's for every single project in the crypto space. And from 200 million valuation, you guys can see where we're currently sitting at that $1.37 billion. So we've come about 5x since then. We're still above 5x the market valuation from that level. Not even 5, I think 7x to be quite honest. Yeah, 7x from that. And that's a lot of money. That's not a small amount that has come from just 3 to 4 years. Obviously, last year, 2021, if you had 100,000 coins of that $450 that you spent back on December 2018, you would obviously had $28,000, and that's a 63x in about if it was in December 2019, so you could say 2 years, and you're sitting at 63x, which was the all-time high for Vechain in 2021. And a lot of people made massive gains. A lot of people that picked up in 2018 were did take profits, and a lot of them sold and made massive gains. So 63x is roughly the number you're looking at if you bought back on December of 2018. And you guys can see the market valuation at the all-time high for Vechain was at that $14.68 billion. And now fast forward into 2022, you guys already know we're in a bear market. A lot has happened, a lot of uncertainty in the markets right now. Bitcoin is bleeding, the entire market is bleeding, and guess what? Vechain is bleeding as well, and that's what I want you guys to keep in mind. Not every single project is going to be continuing to going towards the upside, even in the bear market. Absolutely not. We're in a bear market, and that's something I do want you guys to keep in mind. 2022, the year we're in right now, currently, as of recording this video, I'm going by these prices. We're currently sitting at 0.019 cents per Vechain token, which is $1,900 right now. And now you may be saying, oh my, like 2021, it was sitting at $28,000 for 100,000 Vechain tokens, and right now it's only 1,900. Oh my, this is crazy. What is going on? And that if you want to do the math, that's about 93% drop within the price. And this is where a lot of people make the mistake. And this is why I always share, even when we were sitting at these prices, what was I saying? Have a stop loss in place, guys. Take some profits. This is what we're here for. We're here to make money. When we're here to make money, we want to, put our emotions aside and take profits when you are sitting at some massive, massive profits. So people that did that back then and that are accumulating right now with their massive profits, give yourself a pat on the back. This is how you win this market. This is a cycle. This is always going to happen in cryptocurrencies. I've seen this over and over again. And Vechain right now, despite the fact that we have seen a 93% pullback from all-time highs, guess what? The project is developing, innovating, the most it has ever done. And what does that show you? They don't care about the price right now. They don't care about the price, and they're still innovating. And as I've mentioned to you guys on a daily basis, if you see a project stall and stop innovating, stop going towards their path that they've really set in the roadmap, and if they kind of shift away from that in the bear market and only start innovating during the bull market, guess what? That's the biggest red flag there could be. And that's what I look at. And Vechain, I'm extremely bullish on this project. And right now, 100,000 tokens for 1,900 to me personally, is a bargain for myself. That does not mean it can't go lower. I've mentioned to you guys we're sitting at some massive levels of support for the price of Vechain right now. We're sitting at some 2020 levels right now of the level of support. And if we lose that, we could be in for more pain, and that obviously will change the overall analysis to this. But I don't personally think that we have too much more to go down. I do believe that Bitcoin capitulation is going to be around the 11K mark, so obviously we do have more downwards momentum to go, which could still happen, and obviously that's going to impact the price of Vechain. But if you're in for the long haul, you want a dollar cost averaging in, these are just the numbers that I want to share with you guys. And like I said, the 100,000 Vechain tokens right now are costing $1,900. And again, this could go down or could be more up. You never know. It all depends on Bitcoin. Price prediction for me in 2024 after the Bitcoin halving, as I've mentioned to you guys, I believe that the overall cycle as in over the terms of the price movement, I do believe that the next bull cycle in 2024 is going to be where we're going to see like a crazy amount of prices going after the Bitcoin halving. But I do believe the reversal is happening in 2023 after Bitcoin hits a low, which I believe is going to happen in Q1. And in 2024, I do believe Vechain price is going to be at $1 minimum, and I strongly see that happening. That would put it at a $72 billion market valuation. And again, this is just my own personal opinion. I believe what Vechain is doing, and this cryptocurrency market always sees historic price patterns. We saw Bitcoin valuation hit a $1.2 trillion at all-time highs. And a lot of analysts are calling BTC next cycle to be around $200,000 to $400,000. And if that were to happen, I see Vechain strongly, if they continue doing what they're doing, $72 billion market valuation. And that does not mean it's going to stick there. That would right now, if we are buying around these prices, right now, again, around these prices at that 1.9 cents mark, that's a 53% return on investment. Pretty high. You're not going to get like 1,000x over here. I'm not going to come sit here and tell you guys that you are getting a 1,000x from Vechain. That's highly unlikely because its valuation is already quite high. But let's not forget 53x, if that were to happen, is really, really high. And if you have 100,000 coins, obviously that is $100,000 at that point if you do end up selling. It could go higher when markets are in bull cycles and, there's no levels of resistances, no levels of support. It depends on how much buying pressure is on its side, and, projects can go absolutely insane. So it could be higher, but I do roughly put it at the ballpark of 90 to $1 mark. And I will, make more videos like this and tell you like what my strategy would be in the next bull cycle for exiting and taking profits. I will share that with you guys. Again, that's my own personal strategy. I just like sharing that with you guys. And this is not by no means any financial advice. You always going to do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So $72 billion market valuation would be for Vechain in order for it to reach $1 in the next bull cycle. And guess what? That's about 5x from all-time high that it has hit. Right now, from these prices, it's a 53xer, but once the price of Vechain goes back to the 28 cents mark, which I strongly believe it will, roughly that would be around that $15 billion market valuation. From that point, that's a 5x roughly for the price of Vechain to hit $1, and I strongly see that happen, continuing what Vechain is doing, the massive strides they're making in the blockchain space, and crypto is going nowhere. We're seeing more and more demand, despite the fact that FTX had a collapse. We're seeing more and more interest coming in from the big players, and that's the traditional markets. And only strong projects are going to succeed here. Not every single project is going to succeed. We can make videos on here and there, but again, only time is the one that's going to tell. That's one thing I do want you guys to keep in mind. And if we do take the retracement that we have seen this year, about 93% from all-time highs of last year, and if we put that same amount with the 72 billion valuation after that $1, if that were to come true, that would put Vechain at 7 cents after the retracement. So you guys see a cycle. You always create higher highs over time as the market cycle grows, only for strong projects again. And me personally, I have done my due diligence and research on Vechain, and I love this project and I believe in it, and I do believe that the future is very, very bright. But that is it for today's update, guys. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Let me know your strategy. This right here is my strategy, what I think is going to happen with the price of Vechain, but I would love to know your thoughts down below in the comment section, and let me know if there's any other projects you guys are looking at that you guys want me to take a closer look at or make some updates for you guys. And let me know if you guys are enjoying these kind of updates. And a lot of people might think $100,000 not a lot, but that's a lot. In some countries, that's a lot. People can live off of 100,000 like insane. So that's just something that we should be looking at, and not really saying, oh, 100,000, like what, comparing 1,900 to 100,000, what's better? So that's something we need to keep in mind. But that is it for today's update. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think, where you could see the price going in 2024. And do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys tomorrow. It's me, Crypto ZX, and peace out.